Hi, my name is Valerie Mellema. This is my level 2 dressage lesson video. This is Nora. She has been riding for 3 years, and this is her horse Maverick. He's a 14-year-old thoroughbred that we are training for eventing. So he's doing both dressage and some jumping. So we're going to be working on some training level and introducing some first level moves today, specifically some lateral work. Working on the half halt and working on collecting up his gaits. So that's what we will start working on. So let's go ahead and do, she's already warmed him up pretty well. It's hot here in East Texas. So we're going to work on not walking over jumps. We're going to let him walk and let him catch his breath a little bit because he just did some canter work warming up. But we want to, we're really working on engaging his hind end. So she's been working on collecting his canter. And so now we're going to start work on like getting him to relax into the walk, but don't let it be a turtle walk, like a nice 4-beat stretchy walk. And give him a little rein if you need to, let him stretch his head down. We're already all sweating. And now as you walk, use your outside leg and just kind of give him some pressure and encourage him to move over. And then let him move over a few steps and then do the opposite leg and let him move over towards the rail. And we'll just kind of go back and forth. And that's a good introduction to some of the lateral moves and introducing the half pass. And then as he does that at the walk, we'll introduce that at the trot. He's starting to lower. You can shorten your reins just a hair. Your inside reins a little long. There you go. So on this next long side, go ahead and pick up your trot. And just kind of let him relax into it. And then on your long sides, keep him in the trot. So bring him down, give him some half halt, just to remind him that we're just trotting. And if you want, when you get to, you're getting there. He hasn't done this really. He thinks that your leg means go fast, so it's okay. Kind of aim more when you're coming around. Aim more for the light pole as your target. So as you're coming across, hold your inside rein pretty firm. Like I take that back. Hold your outside rein pretty firm. Yeah, slower is better too. But try to think that you're moving straight. His whole body is straight, and you're just going sideways. But if you use that light pull, that way when you get to the end, you don't have a sharp turn. And if you want to try that at the walk too, you can always start slow and then add speed. Because he really thinks that your leg means go fast. So yeah, now as you make your turn, you really do want both hands steady, but think of you're pushing your right leg towards that inside rein and trying to keep him. So you might need to keep your outside rein a little tighter to keep him straight. There you go. And so then on this long side, just kind of come in, go back to the rail, come in, go back to the rail. And then on this long side, shoot for that half pass pattern. So bring him in. And you don't have to make it all the way. It's just to get him to move his body like laterally. That's all we're really working for. That was a lot better. So now I'd say try and take a nice collected trot on this long side and see if he'll do it at the trot coming this way. Just don't forget, don't lose all your contact there. That's much better. Much better. Much better. So much better. He's learning, hey, lady. Very nice. Very nice. Love it. All right. Let him walk a little bit. And then the last thing, we've worked on it some, but it's been a while since we missed our last show. So just I want to work on him picking up his transitions right at the letters. So let's just do a little bit of canter, try and get him to collect up like we've been working on. And so maybe at C, maybe pick up your canter canter this side, see if he'll transition at A to back to a trot. I don't want to like use up all of our horse, but I want to, yeah, let's try that just to make sure he's like clicking at the right spots. He is sweating. We're all sweating. My eyeballs are sweating. It's actually, I thought this morning, kind of nice. Yeah. Good. And then just keep him nice and collected so that downward transition will be easier at A. And then when you're coming into that corner, kind of start planning that transition. That's a little soon, but it's okay. Let's do it. Let's do it one more time. So now you're just a little half halt trot. That's getting closer, getting closer. All right. All right, let's go ahead and transition. We'll do our, let him walk a little bit. And then, so for our recap here on our dressage lesson, Maverick did pretty well. He still has that racehorse mentality sometimes, so we're still working on, luck doesn't always mean go super fast. And she does work with him quite a bit on his jumping and what have you, so he tends to be ready to go in that mode. But you know, like most racehorses, we just, you know, they're smart, they pick things up fast, and so we could see there at the end he was really picking up, hey, she wants me to start using my body a little bit more versus let's add speed. So I was really happy with that. She'd been doing training level dressage tests, so we just wanted to touch on those transitions a little bit at the end. He was still a little preemptive at A, but that's okay. We'll keep working on those, and hopefully she'll get to actually do that horse show that we missed last fall, and working on those lateral, which I really like them to do that in warm-ups and stuff anyways. So we'll keep incorporating and trying to add in some higher level moves as we progress. So really happy with his dressage, and that is all.